Hey guys, and welcome back to a video. I know that my setup is a little more different than usual, but I currently don't have a light in my room where my little desk thing's at to be able to record videos, so I am recording on the guest bedroom bed because there's a window here and it's pretty and it gets good lighting. But welcome back to another sketchbook tour. This is sketchbook number 48. I finished this one in March of 2026. Wow, I finished this book last month. I've been using my current sketchbook for a month. That's crazy. I didn't realize how fast I went through that thing. Good grief. But October 6th, 2025 to March 7th, 2026. I have a few stickers in here. So this is my own design. This is my own sticker. So is this one. This was a project I did during my senior year of college, and I turned it into a sticker. This is from a friend group of, not a friend group, they are friends of mine. This is from the place that I work at. They have an internship with their headquarters, and this is from the missionaries there who are trying to raise money to go to Moldova this year. This is from a sticker back online. I cannot remember who this is from, but this is from a girl that I went to school with for like a year during college. It was like my freshman year when I bought this. No, sophomore year. And I bought this piece because she had taken Photoshop and changed the background, I believe. Or she like did a repainting in her old style. And that's where this came from. This came from envelopes I bought that came with stickers. This is from the Creation Museum. This is from the Creation Museum. This is from a random sticker pack. This is a gift from my boyfriend's mom. Smoky Mountain National Park. Random sticker pack. Myra Blyer's tape with the little friends on it. And this I picked up off the ground at Disney at Epcot. I saw it. I was like, you know what? No one else is going to miss this. So I picked it up off the ground because it was trash and I stuck it in here. I think there's stickers in the back of this book as well. Let me check. No, there's not. Okay. But yeah, let's get, oh wow, it's getting dark in here. Love that. Not really. Clouds, please move away from the sun. Oh well, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So we have the first page. There's a stink bug. Go away, Mr. Stink Bug. Go away. This was like my grocery list of everything I had at the time in my pantry, I believe. No, this is stuff I needed. Okay. And then this was also Inktober as well. So I was drawing like pictures. The theme was day 8, which was reckless. And I was like, oh, reckless love, reckless choices, or reckless behavior. And reckless love was like a biblical thing from a song as well. Reckless behavior can get you injured, and reckless choices can hurt you and other people. So I thought, you know what, let's do this one. Let's mix car keys and alcohol together. Don't actually do that, but like in art, it's fine in art, I guess. I don't know. This was a like warm-up sketch, and this is what ended up happening. I used my own car keys as a reference, and I just looked up a picture of a beer bottle. Yeah. If you know anything about me, I did used to have a problem with this. Not the driving part, but the drinking part. But the Lord has blessed me to be free from that, so thank goodness. This is a random, just, wait, if these two have random, do they pop? Will they pop? Pop! Why won't you pop? Pop, please. I give up. Okay. I took this and put ink on it and then put it on here. This is just some random stuff I stuck in here that's glued in there. And then this is also my missions card at the time. And then we have day 9 of Inktober, which was heavy. And I was like, what about I make a heavy metal unicorn? It did not work well. And then day 10 was sweep. I was like, oh, sweepstake or a lady sweeping. And then I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to do a broom. And then I just filled this page up with random sticky notes I had and a little thank you sticker. I do like this broom. I like how it curves and stuff. This was just a random page of random stickers I had that I was trying to get rid of. Jellyfish and a bug. The theme was sting. Evil wasp. And then I ended up drawing a stingray because I was like, you know what? That's more fun. I used Hoo markers, like the skin tone markers, and I love these, by the way. That's what I used mostly for Inktober, was skin tone markers. And then this was just a random page of sticky notes and stickers that I had in my bag. These I got from a friend of mine. She was sweet enough to give them to me. But this was just stuff sitting around the office, except for like a few things. I drew bubble wrap. And then day number 12 was shredded, and the only thing I could think about was the Ace from Chicken Little for some reason. I was like, shredded chicken. I'm weird. Inktober day 13, drink sketches. I might just draw what my drink is tomorrow. I make a new one each day. Non-alky, cause bad, just pretty. I think I ended up drawing like some sort of alcoholic drink. I didn't drink alcohol that day. I don't drink alcohol. Okay, these are just like meeting notes. I'm gonna skip over that page. This is just testimony stuff. This is the drink I drew. More stickers, not stickers, random stuff. And then I did this and then sketched over it. Trunk of a car. Pada, pada, tada. Yeah, creepy. My boyfriend Hunter, he is adorable and I love him. He is amazing. Inktober day 15 was ragged, and I kept thinking Raggedy Ann. And I hate this drawing, by the way. Raggedy Ann is creepy. Yes, she is. Then I gave up on her and then tried to draw a puppet based off of her design. And I don't like it very much. It looks strange to me, and ugh, I just don't like it. Also, during this sketchbook, I did not really get to spend a lot of time drawing and doing art, so it was very hard for me to continue to do so. This is stuff that I saw in the office at work, and then there were these stickers everywhere in the office, so I took them and stuck them in my sketchbook. There's a fish in the water bottle. Water, H2O, fish. I don't think there's anything under this one. There is not. I taped it down on two sides. And this, the phone. Across, and then day 18, not day 18, day 17 was blunder, and I was like, what did I do? Why did I do that? I don't know what this means, but yeah, I'm sure I knew at the time. What if goats were actually goat? Okay. Random just prints and like sketches. More random sketches. Oh, this was like, I cannot remember the name of this prompt. I think it was like elaborate or dainty or something like that. Or Nate. This is the headband I had at some point. And so I just drew a random ring. I don't like my drawings in this sketchbook. They're not my best. Inktober day 18 was deal. Should have drawn a deal pickle and put, this is a big deal. That would have been funnier. Hearts. Day 19 Arctic. Ice cream, seal, or walrus, cute. Inktober day 19 Arctic. This is a horrible sketch. You can tell I was doing these quickly just to get the prop done that day. Yeah. I'm skipping that page because it's work related stuff. I will say we can see this page though. Soda pop, my little soda pop. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, yep. No. Mongoose and Cobra. Light and darkness. Winter and summer. That's like rivals. And I was like, no. And then I was like writing more stuff like cat versus dog, lion versus hyena, hyena, light versus dark, mongoose versus cobra. I like this one. Our spirit versus our flesh. Like, that's a big rivalry out there. Yes, sir. But yeah, I like this one a little bit more. It's not my favorite though. Then I just put a bunch of stuff I randomly found sitting everywhere and put it in here. I like this. And this is a Burt Bees like face cream thing. Day 21, blast. So we drew a nuke. There's a fly flying in my face. It's like a little gnat. I drew a Walmart bag. More groceries. Because I have a weird thing. This is something I got out of a magazine during college and I just kept it. And then Inktober day 22 was button. Don't push the button. Self-destruct. XXX. Don't push the red button. I also didn't never post any of these because I wasn't on Instagram at the time I did these. I am back on Instagram, guys, so if you want to follow me, here is my account right here. I believe I'm going to put it right there somewhere. But, yeah. This was Inktober, and I was sending all these to a group chat of my friends, and they were laughing, and they were also making stuff too, so it was a lot of fun. Another random page of junk. Today's task: breathe. 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 Understand, acknowledge, move on. Eat, live, create, love. Be a frog or wish you were one. Inktober day 23 was Firefly, and I was like, a fly? That's fire, so yo! And then day 21 was Rowdy, so I drew like a punk crow. I was like, caw, 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 caw. Because he's acting rowdy. Cease to struggle and you cease to live. Just random junk page again. And then day 25 was Inferno. And so I drew the story of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in the fire, and then Jesus appeared with them, or the angel of the Lord, but yeah, Jesus appeared in the fire with them. Also, over time, this is like bled. The white gel pen is like absorbed or something, and it has left a really cool aura like effect around it, which is really cool. Random junk page. Yeah. They ordered stickers for work, and then I got asked if I wanted these, and I was like, sure. So those were what came with it. All these stickers are from different places. I can't remember all of them, so yeah. That gnat or whatever is flying in my face and around my camera, and I don't like it. Inktober day 26 was puzzling. I was gonna draw this, but then I didn't have time, and I didn't want to pay attention to detail, so I just drew a puzzle with a missing piece. Then I had some Christmas wrapping paper that was sitting in my room, so I had cut up and put it in my box. And so I did a little junk page as well. Day 27, I did onion. I drew an onion that was crying. Sorry if y'all see a gnat flying around here. This is like actually annoying me, but I can't do anything about it right now. Random stickers. Stitch. Day 28 was skeletal. So I drew Cubone. Wow, I cannot remember his name. That one Pokemon. Cubone. I think it's Cubone. Yeah. And then more stuff that's random page. I have a lot of like junk pages in here, which is fine. This is a tattoo, like a stick-on tattoo. Random clips and stuff in here as well. Day 29 was lesson. Don't leave your paint out with your cat out, because they will get paint everywhere. Random sketches for the idea for vacant. Oh gosh, there is a gnat flying in front of my face. I love this. This is my favorite piece from Inktober, honestly, because it's just like, this house is definitely vacant now because there's a dead person like there. Oh, I love this page. It's my favorite page ever, I'll be honest. If y'all want a sticker of this, please let me know. I will fix it up and make it a sticker, or just redraw it in general. I don't know. I love this piece. And then day 31 was award. Also, I did this. Found stamps that were in the office that no one really used. And then I also had random stuff I just cut up and used as art supplies. But yeah, day 31 was award. So I drew my OC Ooey, which y'all know very well. Ooey the frog holding a trophy that says Inktober complete. I wish I would have turned this into like an ink, like dip pen ink thing and had her holding that instead, but didn't work out that way. I went to Starbucks with a friend and got this. Solo Espresso is a grande cup, single, 1 honey, coconut milk, half. Inktober is over. What do I do? And then I was drinking an Olipop, and I was on my break for work, so I was like, you know what, let's draw the Ridge Rush Olipop at the time. And I was like, they need to make this a slogan for Olipop. Also, Olipop, if you want to partner with me, I am fine with that. Please do. I miss your drinks because I can't afford them right now. But I put Olipop, Olipop, oh, Ollie, 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 Olipop. And you open the can. And Ooey likes Olipop, specifically Ridge Rush. I also specifically like Rich Rush because I am ooey. This is me. I am the frog. This is me trying to come up for like trying to prioritize my creative space because yeah. Box of cereal, but green. This is me getting stuff together. This was me trying to make a t-shirt idea, but it didn't work out. Still different t-shirt ideas. Also, none of these are accurate right now at all. So don't do those. Stuff for work. Master Touch acrylic markers. I didn't even put all of them on there. Drive-through medium sangria refresher green tea from Dunkin'. Also frog. And Myra Blair's tape. And then I did this thing. Myra Blair made like a thing of drawing things that she wanted but didn't really need. And so I drew pictures of things I want but don't really need. Electric Grain Mill number $239. I'm not getting that. Cat wheel for $175. I still want that for Apollo, but I don't have the space for it. Koi fish stackable glasses. Yes, these are cups. It's a cup that when you stack them all together on the counter, it looks like a fish for $38. I still want this, by the way. I put engagement ring LOL for $2,000 because I just looked up a random price of a ring and it was like, oh, $2,000 is normal for an engagement ring. No one should be paying that much for a rock. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, still want that, but not that much money. A planter that looks like a frog. I would say I don't need that anymore. I don't want that. And a bouquet of flowers. I'm never going to say no to flowers because I love flowers and I love keeping them as the centerpiece of my table. Right now, there's no centerpiece in my table except for like a ceramic fish that has candy in it, which makes me sad. But I do miss having flowers all the time. I don't know. I just miss flowers. Also, I put a little purple border around it. I like this page. It's cute. I started getting a little bit of my creativity back at this point. Had this random thing from all the thank you stickers, and so I drew an eyeball in it. It was also around October, so I don't know what this is. LOL. Yep, it's just me drawing a stamp. I was following Myra Blair's video at this point to create random designs. This is just random designs on the page. Random stickers again, and I made a random like Zentangle kind of a thing. Kind of like this, especially like this part of the page, like this specific area up here, and I also like this. I don't know, I like this page. It kind of reminds me of skate park for some reason, but also mushrooms. I don't know. Mom, come pick me up, I'm scared. Real. Then stuff like that. This was for work. I was trying to make a nativity scene, but the parade got canceled, so it was supposed to be like a giant one. This is from Myra Blair. I cut it because I was trying to make it fit into something, and then I cut it too much, and so I just stuck it in here. These are from this is a Leah Elections stamp. This was like lino cuts that she had on her envelopes, and then I drew a random cat with some markers and some flowers. And this is a Myra Blair's tape. I love the way they sound. I love the textured washi tapes. Wildflower Garden washi tape. Random stickers, things that were in my room, and also, I guess they were in my room. The random lady. This is sitting on my shelf. And I think this is the vent. I have no idea. I was at my mom's shop, and so I just drew stuff I saw sitting around, including my coffee cup. This was me testing out watercolors, and I hate this page. I hate it so much. I also don't like these either. I don't like metallic watercolors as the main source. I like them as a side source, but not the main source. Random stuff for my Minecraft server that I didn't do, and then I got stuff Hunter needs from my friend who needed stuff because he was coming to visit. My claw clip and my Fortnite banana dog named Nana Foster. I named him Nana Foster, and I named her Nana Foster, and then there's another dog that's also Banana Dog, and I just named him Foster. Nana. Random pictures from Pinterest that I drew with my graphite crayon. Then I did some stuff for Advent, for hope, anticipation for Christ's arrival. random stuff. I think this was from Pinterest as well. This is a spot at my work. This is like their old shack, a basketball court in the distance, human foosball, and a trash can. And then there was ants on the table, and they were eating my figs. And so I started taking, I had brought to work. And so I started drawing pictures of them. And then ooey right here. Stuff for work. Or no, this is YouTube stuff. Tried to do my vlog. Did not work well. Oh, this was when I was coming back for like, wow. Yeah. I hadn't recorded in a while, so I was making a video telling y'all how I have a disease and all that stuff. YouTube ideas. Didn't do any of them, I don't think. Stickers I got from like an old-timey box of envelopes that these had no sticky to them left, so I just taped them in there. Stuff for work. I ordered stickers from Sticker App, and then this was Meyer Blyer stickers. Random stuff that I found on the ground, and also different things as well, and also a gift. And then Eteros is like a world that I'm coming up with. It's been like my story since I was in middle school, but I finally named the world, and I named it Eteros. This is like a pixie from there. I don't like the sword, but I do like the pixie design. Meeting notes. Random full spread page of graphite. I don't know if it's too reflective or not, but just random things. More random things with graphite. I think this is the Fortnite Island graphite. I did this page and my boyfriend did this page. I like this page. We were watching Welcome to Derry, and I was like, okay. I never finished actually watching that. I don't think he has either. But I drew this octopus cat thing that was coming to take over, and it was actually really fun to draw this. Hunter and me went to Epcot for my birthday, so we had all this stuff from Epcot. Also, some of this stuff is actually from Japan, where Hunter went to Japan, and I just taped it in here, but yeah. More stuff for work, and like I was moving to the camp I'm at now. This is stuff from Japan, and also birthday and other things. Lego sets. More stuff from Japan. My grandma gave me paintbrushes for Christmas, so I cut out her little thank you letter and stuck in here. More stuff from Japan. This is actually from New York. I cannot remember the name of the artist, but my boyfriend's mom and sister and dad went to New York and got me that. This is from Japan. This little sticker's from Japan. Oh yeah, my Jory Bonnie statue is from Japan. I don't know if y'all have seen it, but it'll be in the vlog. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know what this is. Random portraits that are not that great. Some random letters I got from a thrift store, like postcards. And I also have a lot of these postcards everywhere, so I'm using them for sending letters to people. My little sleepy monkey. I drew a picture of him. I love him. He is adorable. I love him. He glows, and he's from Tokyo. A dude from YouTube I watch. I drew a picture of him. It does not look like him very well, but close enough. I like the colors. I was literally drawing with acrylic markers on Christmas Eve. This is my Uncle Brian. I was drawing with acrylic markers on Christmas Eve, and then I opened up my Christmas present and I got acrylic markers. So these are still with the acrylic markers from that I was drawing with on Christmas Eve, and then I opened up and got all these new ones, and I was so excited. And so I immediately drew myself once I got home. I ended up getting sick like a couple days after Christmas, and I'm like, I'm down with the sickness. There's me. There's Hunter, but I drew him looking more like Quasimodo. Yeah. Hunter had came back down again in January to hang out with me, to go to a wedding, and to also go to a friend's trip. Happy New Year from Uwe. And then there's Apollo. I think there's an address on this page. There it is. I'm just gonna skip over this. Hunter, I asked Hunter what to draw, and he told me to draw a nuke that he found on Pinterest, so I drew it. And then he was like, draw this shark hugging, the seal hugging a shark. And so I did. No, manatee hugging a shark. So I did. About, like, you can tell that later on in the sketchbook, once I was away from my job, I was able to creatively have more freedom, which was amazing, and I loved it. Random, this is actually the river down the road from me. Like, we're back home, and I drew it at sunset because there's all these different colors and stuff. And I was like, let's do it. This is Myra Blyer. I bought a original artwork from her, and this is her just saying thank you. This is those acrylic markers I got for Christmas again. Same thing here. I used to have dreams about this place that was like a globe almost with a purple like background and everything with like yellowish, purplish eye that would stare at me, and it was like weird, but yeah. Apollo's quick sketches. I actually like this page. He's a baby. And then it was supposed to snow. Hunter ended up getting stuck in North Carolina because of that. And then warm-up sketches. I drew an axolotl as a dragon. And then a tapir. I drew a tapir as like a Pegasus unicorn thing. I can't remember what they're called. And then I tried to draw a tapir as a dragon, and I did not like it. And then Hunter was like, draw an alligator as a tooth. No, I said I wanted to draw an alligator as a tooth fairy, and Hunter was like, that's weird, but okay. So I drew Gladys the gator, and this eventually led to a frog painting I did later on. And then he's like, what if you draw a dark mage or a bearded dragon as a dark mage? And so I did, and I love this page so much. This crazy, like, the improvement from, like, whatever I did here to this. Like, it's insane to me. Random page of things. This actually has chai tea in it, which is funny to me. But yeah, this was like stuff from our trip that we went on, and then this is from my mom's shop. Someone drew a dinosaur on my coffee sleeve, so I kept it. This is from the Creation Museum. I actually went there in September of 2025, but for some reason I didn't put this in here until recently. And then this is like people saying thank you for working where I was working at because I was leaving. This is a collage page, but I did paint these two birds in here. Sorry. With paint markers. And I love them so much. This is honestly my favorite page in this sketchbook, I'll be honest. And then I have a grocery list of things I needed here, and I drew a picture of Hunter sitting at my gaming area. I made his nose way too big and his head's not wide enough, so he's not proportionate, but it's better than what I was doing before. Also, I love acrylic markers, so if anyone out there wants to do like art, like companies want to do an acrylic marker like collaboration with me, please do. I really, really, really love acrylic markers. And then Miss Karen, one of the ladies that I work with, I drew her breakfast while I was waiting for our meeting to start. Food I have in the freezer and stuff. I was trying to figure out what to eat. Quick draw of Molly from The Boys. A quick reference of a flower that Hunter had actually given me as a gift for Valentine's Day, because I had, not Valentine's Day, or was it Valentine's Day? It was Valentine's Day, because I've never had a guy give me flowers before, and it was really sweet, and I loved it so much. This was from Bible Release Time, which is something we do. We were learning about the story of Egypt, so I drew one of the girls that was sitting there. I drew Miss Karen, and I drew Moses parting the Red Sea. This was at a crafting meet that I go to, and this was one of the girls there, and so I drew her. She didn't know I drew her until after, and she thought it was the funniest thing. Just random ideas for a canvas that I had. Ended up finally making that into a piece. It's like the deep sea piece I have a reel of here on YouTube. Just random sketches. I like this page, it's cute. Random doodles until I filled the page because I wanted to feel something chaotic, and so I did. I used every single paint marker I had and filled up this entire page with different things. I love this one right here. I like you. You're cute. But yeah. And then a random collage page. This is from my friend Liv. I love her. Random stuff out of my junk box. 2 random portraits of no reference at all. I just drew to draw. I like this page though. I like the greens. My OC Foxy, I'm trying to get back into drawing her more and figure out her character design. This was like stuff for work right here, and then this was just like an idea I had that I just randomly drew. And then this was also just randomly drawn. It kind of gives Flintstone body type for some reason. Blog page. I was at a women's conference. That's what all this, oh, that's what these last couple pages were the women's conference. I was at a women's conference and I was kind of low-key bored, so I drew a bunch of blobs and then drew in the blobs things that I thought they looked like. It's crazy. I drew something here and now you can't tell what it is because the silver has soaked in the ink. It was supposed to be a chair. But yeah, there's this random blob page. This is also a chair. But yeah. Plant squiggles. Oh, this is a place that I went with my parents at a lake nearby here where I live at. And so, I drew it with like a multicolored pencil. This is like a piece of land, and this is the lake, and this is the mountains in the background. But I really like this page. And then I tried to draw it again and didn't like it very much. And I drew my mother and father. I'm really bad at drawing people right now, especially when I don't have the right like supplies I like to work with, so they don't look like this. I made them look way older than they actually are. And then I drew my cup from dinner. Random Pinterest page. A cat. This thing, it was like an animated PNG thing, so I just like made it like not animated and just random stuff. And then my dad would just like draw me as a logo, and I was like, I'm Walter, an army of one. And then I did this because it's all the different things that he's interested in. Random stuff. The lamp that's in my house, this is not proportionate at all. Oh, I drew my signature as some sort of dinosaur thing. No, it was my dad's signature as like a dragon. And then this was like the last page of the sketchbook, so I put "It's over, isn't it? Isn't it over?" from like Steven Universe. And then this is also a random place at work, I believe, or like not work, in my brain. And this is junk for sketchbook. There's nothing in there. So long, farewell, I need to say goodbye. But yeah, this is the sketchbook. This sketchbook is thick, boy. It's thick. But yeah, that is the sketchbook tour. I'm currently working on sketchbook number, this is number 48, so I'm working on sketchbook number 49 right now, which means after that one's done, I'll be starting sketchbook 50. Also, there's no stickers on this book, which is rare for me, but I love this design so much, and it's leather that, like, it still smells like leather. I didn't want to destroy it. Also, the spine is also beautiful in this book, and the back. So I didn't cover it with anything, so I put all the stickers inside instead up on the outside. But yeah, I love you guys, and I really do hope you have a wonderful day. If you have any ideas for videos, please comment them down below, because I am running on empty. Also, we're about to enter the summer season of my job, which means I'm not going to have very much time to record, because on weekends I will be spending time with friends to relax. But also, I do need to make sure I prioritize making videos as well. But I love you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.